Hey, what's up, fellas? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got another video. Today it's an instructional video. It's a camping and cooking hack going on here. What I'm fixing to do is I have a fold-up table here, and I'll show you in a minute. We take it camping, tailgating. My girls do competition dance, and we take it to the dance competitions and tailgate out there when we can. So what I'm going to do is I have a cookie sheet. I'm gonna put it on there. I'm gonna mount on there with some bolts and stuff for my grill, and I'm gonna show you how I do my camp, how my camp cook site deal is, camp kitchen, so to speak. So let's see what I'm playing with today, and let's get it on going. All right. So what I take when it's camping to go cook on, I have this Blackstone 17-inch griddle, Weber Jumbo Joe 18-inch grill, and then I have about a 6-foot folding table here that folds up. I can put it in the camper, I can put it in the back of the truck, whatever I need to do. And as you can see here, I was grilling on it and one of the embers fell through right here, so it burned through, so I'm gonna fix that. So what I got to do that with is I have a half sheet pan, got this from Sam's, a couple bucks for two. Got some 1/4 nuts here, some 3-inch machine bolts or screws, and some wing nuts. And I'm just going to put it in here with a screw gun with a drill bit, drill some holes through the table and the pan, and use the nuts for spacers between the pan, bottom of the pan, and the table. So if any charcoal or anything drops down in there, I have a barrier between the two. So let's get this party started. All right. As you can see on the bottom of this table, I got various holes in here for strength and weight savings and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just drill in the bottom of the hole here, so I have maximum, I get all the bolts and everything straight through it. I don't have to worry about a lot of dead space. So let's figure out what this thing matches up with the sheet pan, and get to drilling. All right, so first step is done. I pre-drilled the holes in the table, and when I was doing that, I used the pan for a marker here, and I indented the pan markings where the screw holes are going to go into. So all I got to do now is just drill the holes in the pan. So let's get that part done. All right, the pre-holes are drilled. I've started them smaller, so I'm going in here with a bigger size bit to more match the bolts there, the screws, and we're going to just make them the right size now. All right, so once again, holes are rounded to the right size, drilled to the right size, and as you can see here, everything goes in here smooth. So let's mount this to the table, and let's see how we do it. All right, I almost forgot to tell you what I also had to do was I had to go back through the table and drill the holes to the right size on it also. So that's done. Let's match the holes up with the tray. All right, right there, bolt number 3 coming through, the bolt number 4 coming through. There we go. I've got the other 2 done, and these are 3-inch bolts or screws, let's put it that way. There we go. I probably could have got away with 2-inch screws, so I might end up switching those out after I use it a couple of times with 2-inch screws. But also with the screws came the matching nut, and I'm using this as a lock nut on here, so to speak. All right, so I have those hand tight there, and now I'm going to add some extra hex nuts for spacers. These are 5/16/18 hex nuts. I had these from an earlier project, so I'm just going to put 2 spacers, or 2 nuts for the spacers on each one, and that should give me a good amount of clearance. Two on this one. So, as you see here, probably about a ½ inch or so up off the table. All right, let's put the pan down on top of it. All right, pan's on there, and see, got a pretty good sized gap here. I don't see any embers. If they drop embers out of the grill, I don't see any issues with heat coming through the table. All right, and how I'm going to secure it, I just got some wing nuts. So that way if I need to take this tray off and have it dumped, all I got is just something simple, no tools. I don't need to wrench down on it that hard, I just need to make it snug. Just like this right here. Alright, let's finish these up and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, got all 4 bolts on here. It's secure. As you can see, it's not really going anywhere. Like I said, all I'm doing is just cooking on it with a grill. Snug that up a little bit. So, let's go ahead and put the grill on and see how it fits. Alright, see there? Everything worked out just fine. I can cook on this grill from the end. So here's my grill on it. Fits just fine. Like I said, just as a sheet pan. I can use the long way of the table. Cook on this 18-inch Weber Jumbo Joe. And then I have the rest of the table here. I'm going to show you what it looks like with the griddle on it. So like I said, I have a hose adapter from my Blackstone right here. Hose adapter just goes in right here, and I hook up to my RV propane tank. Just take the tank off the trailer. Just do it that way. Plenty of room right here for the griddle. I got plenty of room right here for oil, pans, food, whatever I'm cooking for breakfast or supper, whatever I got going on right here in the middle. And then I just move over here to the grill and still have plenty of room. The bolts are plenty long enough. So all in all, I think this is going to be a great addition to both tailgating and to camping. So as you can see right here, got the grill over here, the Weber Jumbo Joe, and then I got the Blackstone right over here. It's up underneath the canopy. So, and I have it backed away from the camper pretty good right here. So as you can see, I think this is really going to work out. This is really going to enhance our cooking at the campsite while we're saving money, not going out to restaurants. We can cook exactly what we want, when we want it. No crowds, no waiting lines, anything like that. Plus I love to cook anyway, y'all know that. Y'all keep watching the channel, y'all gonna see more and more food and cooking videos, and then more and more camping videos as we travel around the states. I got a trip coming up to Tennessee, me and the wife, for our anniversary trip. We're gonna hit Pigeon Forge, Nashville, and Memphis, and then probably one more site after that on the way back to North Carolina. So y'all come along, join the fun, hit that subscribe button if you hadn't already, and let's keep on traveling.